Rocky Sim Racing took on the Daytona 24 hours this past weekend in iRacing, and it was a fantastic race, but it didn't come without its trials and tribulations. So we're here to tell that story. We're in the car with Tom. He's taken one lap to warm up his tires, and now he has one lap to give it a shot to see where he can place us with the GTP and see if he can get us to the top. So we're in third place. Now it's time to get the race started. Frankly, this is always the worst part of the race. And it's the most stressful if you're watching. And even as a driver, it's pretty crazy in terms of the things you have to go through in the first lap. So Tom is in the car. He's now qualified us, and it's time for him to take the start.
Left side. Second car is the leader. Keep it to the right. Clear on the left. Clear left.
At this point in the race, everything's going well. We're gaining places, and we seem to be a pretty fast car. We got pretty good race pace, but as Tom is coming to the end of his stint, his wheel decides to disconnect and he cannot downshift. He is trying to go from 6th to 5th, and it will just not go. He ends up having to tow, and that ends up putting us back a few places and down a lap or two. Now, we have the perfect person in for the next job, which is Patrick, and he's about to step up and see what kind of damage he can do.
Very nice.
I'm not liking this.
Oh, there you go. No, that's a Patrick move.
Sure is, I think.
Bit of a track, go left. Yeah. Overall.
Now, Patrick ends up setting the fastest lap, at least of our team, and it comes within 0.2 of the fastest lap of the race. the entire team has put in at least 24 hours of practice from each side. Each driver has put that time in. And it's really starting to showcase as we get through this race, the amount of pace that we really have as a team. All of us in a GTP are running very close to the 33 mark at Daytona, which is fantastic. And for us, that's what we needed to stay on. Now, if you've raced at Daytona, you know that really, it's not about speed, it's about traffic and making sure that you stay out of trouble. And frankly, we had a couple bad instances where we just couldn't avoid traffic. So,
our driver Matt, he got the short end of the stick a couple times, coming into contact with a couple different cars and just some unfortunate pieces, but he managed it well and kept it on track for us.
as we started to take damage, we realized that we were starting to become laps down on the lead lap, which is never good, but we really wanted to get from the sixth and seventh place back up to a podium position. We kept grinding, and as the day went on and as the 24 hours of the race started to come to a close, we found ourselves in an absolute battle for third place. And so this really came down to a fueling strategy because we took a bit more damage, and so now we were a little bit off of the fueling and stint strategy of the lead person. But it worked out in the end where we had enough pace just to drive as fast as we could around these guys. So that's a wrap. We got third place for Daytona 24 of 2026. Super proud of the guys here at RSR1. They really drove crazy. They put the practice in, and they really had the race pace that anytime something happened, we got back in the car, we got grinded, and we got back to the front. So this is just the first race of 2026, and we got a few more races coming. Bathurst next, Sebring's coming, plenty of opportunities for some excitement, and maybe we'll see what happens if we can get ourselves back on another podium.